Alright, hello anybody who's watching this video. You're probably a member of the Auto Nerds forum or somebody I sent a message to personally to see if you'd be interested in testing out this app I just made. It's going to be on version 0.0.1. This is the very first testing release. I threw this application together, Piston Overlay, over the past day and a half. A lot of you guys are probably already familiar with piston charts or piston overlays. The general idea is to correlate a scope event with cylinder strokes. So you have the option of 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cylinders. You can choose your firing order. You can choose your sync cylinder. And then you can make the app a little bit more see-through. So I'll go ahead and generate this. First time you hit generate, if you don't have a firing order, everything on the side here will be missing. So I'll put in my Subaru's firing order just because constantly having problems with that. So have that memorized by now. We have the 1, 3, 2, and 4 cylinder sync on 1. If we were to move the cylinder sync to 4, it would just shift it. You can see the firing order is still the same, 1, 3, 2, and 4. It just moves the sync cylinder to the top. You have your power stroke, exhaust stroke, intake stroke, compression stroke. Nothing new there. In this waveform here, I have in cylinder 4, and I have, looks like I didn't save it, but it's probably a sync on 1. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Ignore the crappiness of this waveform. This is on a Pico 2204A. Big reason I had time to even work on this program was I'm waiting for a Pico 4425A in the mail, so I'm very excited for that. Real simple, just line up the firing events, and now you have your various chart. So we can see here that it looks like the exhaust stroke that's going on here is on cylinder 4. That is indeed what I have in my notes. Let's go ahead and switch the cylinder sync to 4, and let's look at some events here of the cylinder. And it looks like I didn't even have to adjust the width because the time in between those events is the same, so that looks pretty good. Can drag this down again. You can see the exhaust stroke on 4 lines up just like before. We can see compression building up. So nothing new here, just a small little demo. I will show a 6-cylinder. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, even though it would never happen that way. And let's just generate this waveform just so you can see. And you can make this about reasonably small before it starts to become a little choppy, but it is mostly responsive. I could probably work on that if needed. But I mostly just wanted to get a minimum viable product out here for people to test and enjoy. So there are similar applications on the market right now, I think. I think one of them is made by somebody for $20. This is free. It's my anticipation to always keep this free. And there is another free one available floating around. I believe it's limited to Windows 10. And the disadvantage of that is you can't actually pull it over your Picoscope software. Instead, you have to capture a screenshot and then open up the overlay software, paste it in, and then do the overlay. So this is just kind of a quick and dirty way. It's really nice to be able to just quickly put it over your waveforms, size it appropriately, and go from there. So hopefully you guys have some suggestions, or I don't know. Just enjoy the application and let me know if you want anything else. See ya.